Hey, YouTubers. If you're out there and you're listening to what I just posted, I'm putting this on a side-by-side picture or somewhere on a corner. But if you found this, it's for a select few of people. It's people who are resonating with their third eye. It's people who, maybe study and dabble into learning about the chakras, aura, um, things like that, meditating. I don't do everything perfect, but what I'm trying to do is maximize this human avatar to where it can do the things that we've been lied to and said that it can't do. Uh, this video is about, humming and resonating at your highest frequency, producing nitric oxide that comes from your nasal passage after you breathe. And it also comes from your esophagus and it vibrates through your frontal lobe and your cerebral cortex. So what happens is it releases a nitric oxide gas that we produce that we don't inhale because it sits inside of us, and we don't produce it because we don't know. So if you watch this entire video, it doesn't make a difference if you don't understand everything. It's good for our body. Just like medicine. There's a lot of medicine that's not necessarily good for us, but they prescribe to us because it's poison. It's deadly. It's hard to digest. Somebody's trying to kill you or somebody's trying to take advantage of you that is in a hierarchy or a position of power, but that's exactly what they try to do. They want to make us slaves. They want to make us submit. They want to make us purchase. They want to make us buy when all the healing we have is inside of our bodies and it grows out of the earth. They want to replace the vegetables. They want to replace everything that whoever our creator is put here. They want to dominate us and rule over us to make us some kind of ingrates or slaves or beneath their foot. No more. This video isn't about race. This video isn't about religion. This video is about humankind working together, not killing each other, learning about our bodies, learning how to love, how to get along with each other. I'm an extremely reclusive person, but there's been an awakening that's happened that has changed my whole constitution about dealing with people and not letting people take advantage of my chivalry, my niceness, my go along to get along. That's still inside of me, but it's over. I'm not going to be taken advantage of anymore. Learn about yourself, learn about your body, learn about your anatomic housing. It's hard to do when you have to work a 9 to 5, you have to do overtime, you have demands and constraints on you that kind of hold you down. But just take 10, 15 minutes a day, disconnect from the internet, disconnect from junk food, disconnect from masturbation, disconnect from worldly pleasures just for a little while, and understand that regardless what you believe in, there is something that is inside of us. We're not connected to a plug. We're not connected to an outlet. The things that we create that's temporary, we can only create temporary things because we're temporary creatures. But there's something inside us that won't die when these bodies die. That's eternal. A lot of people don't want to hear this, and this isn't for a lot of people. This is for who sits and listens to what I'm saying and listen to what these people are saying that speaks outside the guidelines of structure. Okay, to break down something very natural. Y'all seen the CEO or the leader or whoever you want to call him, the boss of McDonald's. You see how he bit that burger? Okay, that's something y'all can resonate with. Why would he sell a product that he doesn't want to eat? It's obvious he didn't want to eat it, right? And everybody's making a joke about it. That's because there's been an awakening. And if you understand that, that's a surface level of what they all are doing to us. They're turning us into cattle. They're selling a product that's poison, and we call it great, good food. Not everybody, But there's a slow awakening happening to where we understand that fluoride, we understand that there's human cloning, we understand that there's people and DNA in food. We understand that there's been cannibals. We understand that the Epstein files is not just about molestation and creating trauma bonds with children and redacting and didacting and blacking out names that if we knew who they were, we would implode. The world would go crazy, and maybe it wouldn't, because we're finding out that they've been hiding aliens for the last 45, 50 years. So maybe we won't go crazy. But all I'm saying, y'all, is learn about yourself. There's beings and creatures that walk among us that we have no idea how they resonate, but they've been having billions of dollars for a lot of time. And what they do is they harvest our energy, they harvest our time. They want us to stay on the internet. They want us to stay at work. They want us, they want to control us like puppets. And I know sometimes when you see a person like me on YouTube, it sounds like I'm speaking in circles. It's because that before I was born, this was going on. We're just in a different time where there's internet, and maybe there was internet before and it got abolished. I have no idea. All I'm saying is I know for y'all out there, y'all know it's something different going on. I'm a fan of Krishan Rock. I'm a fan of Clarissa Shields. I'm a fan of Papoose. There are certain people that are on the same wavelength, which I believe maybe they might not agree, but I believe that we're on the same wavelength. It's just that I'm not a public figure. I'm a Pisces. I was born March 7th. So it's certain things that resonate with me that all Pisces understand. We love extremely hard. We wear our feelings on our shoulder. We open our heart to the degree where sometimes we let people in it that don't deserve to be there, and they trample on us, and we overlook a lot of things that people do because we believe the best about people, but people aren't the best. We try to be the best, but people aren't the best. I'm not the best, but we try to do our best. So if you stayed here this long, you're different. I don't mind you inboxing me, and we're going to go on a journey together. I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if I'm on here talking to myself, because I need to speak to my own conscience. And everybody out there, you're going to find out you're going to need to speak to your own conscience. Your conscience is watching you. Yeah. You're living your life through a third person view. There is somebody behind your eyes and behind your skull that's watching everything you do. Make that person proud. That's you. Make yourself proud. That's you. You are an excellent creature that was created to produce life, to manifest things from the invisible into the natural world. We're amazing creatures, but we're taught temporary things because we can be controlled. I love sex just like the next man. I love procreation. Hey, don't get it twisted and don't get it confused. I love me a beautiful, curvaceous, slim, light skin, dark skin. I love women. They are my Achilles heel. But only thing I'm telling y'all is there's gonna be things on earth because we're natural that just we're attracted to. Don't try to curb your appetite. Don't try to learn about your chakras, learn about meditating, stretch, drink water, try to find out things about yourself to make yourself a little bit more healthier. That's all. We want to live as long as we can and learn as much about our body as we possibly can. And I know this was a long rant, but y'all gonna get used to it, or y'all go to another channel. All right. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.